Happy Friday, you guys. Look at these storm clouds. Whoo, it's Friday! It's the first Friday of May, which means that in 3 weeks and 6 days, we'll be on summer vacation. So, it's Friday, and let's just get right down to it. I have spent the majority of this week doing research on the keto diet, and here's why I would like to at least try it for a while. One, I feel like it's really gonna help me get away from the sweets and the cupcakes and the cookies. So not just the fact that it's a high-fat, low-carb diet, but the idea that while I'm on this, and hint, next week is Teacher Appreciation Week, which means donut bar, ice cream bar, cookies, everything. Sugar, 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 sugar all week. And if I am trying out the keto diet, or at least have my meals pre-packaged, I'll tell you why I can't go full keto in a minute. But at least while I am on it, it will let me say no to all those things, politely, of course, because these are the kids, you know, letting you know that they appreciate you. If you look behind me, I have groceries. I just went to the grocery store, and of course I did not go without a plan because I would be clueless without a plan. But it was my first time going to the grocery store and not looking at calories on items. I went and looked at carbs on items. My current goal is to get down to 25 carbs a day, and since I've been tracking my FitnessPal intake counting calories, I could just look over at my carbs. We are going well into the 100 and 150, which if you're in the standard American diet is fine. You can even go up to 200. But when you're doing the keto low carb diet, it will be 25 carbs. And I did decide I'd like a majority of my fat to come as much as possible from plants like nuts and avocado, and just, I don't want to live on steak and red meat and pork and fish. I don't want to just live on those things. So I got a lot of eggs, I got avocado, I got raw nuts that I have to measure out because I did look at that. But 25 it is. I did research on how to do keto coffee, and I had it this morning. Starbucks cold brew coffee with sugar-free cinnamon dolce syrup and a splash of half and half heavy cream. And that was 2 carbs. I'm gonna spend this weekend having low carbs. This video focuses more on like my ideas of starting keto, but I will have a video after this weekend called My Keto Weekend, and I will also do a grocery haul to show you what I bought for $45 at the store. I thought I did pretty well, especially because my mom opened up all her kids' eyes to like preservatives and nitrates in deli meat, so I did go find the organic kind of salami and deli meat, so it didn't have any of those preservatives, because she did do the research and I didn't want to put that in my body if I could, and I had it. It was literally the same price as normal deli meat, so I tossed that in there. But either way, this video is just documenting Kristen spent the week looking at the keto diet. Why are we stopping at a green light, cars? Next video will be a recap of my keto weekend, and then I will also have a video coming out of my keto grocery haul. Why can I not go 100% keto right now? Well, because Kristen already purchased and paid for and is planning on HelloFresh coming to my door. Because in the last 3 weeks of the school year, I'm going to do a band concert, choir concert, musical, just 100 different things with my students. I know that you hear me complain about this all the time, but as soon as it's done, and it's normally not stressful, but when you pile them all on each other, I try to do as much as I can and get all the help I can. And before I thought of trying the keto lifestyle, change that word, I had already ordered and paid for HelloFresh. So at least this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, I can do keto. I will not use my HelloFresh dinners until the following week when they're delivered to my door. I will have one tonight because that is what's on my fridge, my docket. I will not waste food. I will not do it. Other fun news, I am in a Fitbit week walking challenge, and I'm currently in first place with 12,000 steps in the lead. One of my friends in that group, future sister-in-law, invited us all to a weekend step-up challenge. That's great because I do not do well on the weekends because I'm not making 20 trips to my office. I am excited to try keto. I'm just nervous because I am so used to convenience. I am so used to just whatever's in my kitchen, we'll just make it work. Because I am pretty laid back. I'm pretty much on the whatever we have to do to make it work, let's do it. because it helps, with being so busy. And this lifestyle, it's not that it's going to be hard. It's just going to be changing my way of thinking. I can't just think, I'll grab that bowl of cereal or make a PB&J or eat those cookies or those pretzels. Now I have to think, okay, what are the snacks I can have that are 0 to 1 carbs? So hard-boiled eggs or just egg whites, blocks of cheese, olives, small amounts of nuts, and even a quarter cup of blueberries, I believe, has 3 or 4 carbs. I'm making a chart to put on my fridge so I can just make a game plan. I'm thinking it more of a math game. I'm thinking of this really honestly as a math game. How to get to 25 without going over. And that really helps. I know that tomorrow I'll be having 3 eggs scrambled, and before I scramble them, I will put a tablespoon of butter, not margarine, just butter in there. The biggest challenge I think that's going to come with not even this weekend, but just doing this lifestyle, is we have been trained and raised to believe that fat is bad. Fat is what makes you fat. So the fact that I'm going to be having 3 eggs in a tablespoon of butter, that just sounds so unhealthy to me, but I know that it's because I am lowering the carbs, so I've got to up the fats. Carbs should currently take up 5% of my intake. Protein is, I want to say 25 to 30%, and then the remaining is fat, so like 65 to 70%. So a lot of good hearty cheese, and I made sure to get healthy cheese. I made sure to get better quality cheese. I am making a lasagna bake that has 5 carbs per serving. That was pretty darn good. And I'm keeping away from things like alcohol. Things that I know are jam-packed full of carbs right now, just so I can kind of get my foot in the door and think, okay, what are things I can put on my meal plan that will get me to 25? What will get me there? Snacks and things I want to put in lunches are going to be like salami wrapped with cream cheese in the middle and a pickle inside. It's like little sushi, I guess, versions of salami, cream cheese, and pickle. I don't know. I need a list. I feel like I have to revamp my way of thinking when it comes to food and meal prep. I think that's what makes this diet so hard, is that these are not convenient foods. This is not something I can just go get anywhere at a store and not have to think about it. We humans, I guess, naturally strive towards convenience, which is normal. But not this time, not this way. It's gonna change. And I look forward to vlogging my weekend. I will actually finish this video and then just start the intro of my keto weekend so I can get everything set up and laid out, even though Friday night, again, will not be keto. If you have ever done this or are currently doing it and you have any words of wisdom or like snacks that I may not have thought of, let me know. Or websites, recipe websites. I'm going to keep a little manila envelope in my kitchen of recipes I've tried. I'm going to give them little stars out of 10, starting with that lasagna bake, and we will literally go from there. I will be doing a full keto weekend, so 48 hours of a low carb, just see how I feel. And then once the week starts, I will have keto coffee for breakfast because I'll intermittent fast. I still won't break my fast until 11:30, and then I will have a keto lunch. But then 3 nights next week will be HelloFresh, and I think all of them have high carb because they all either have a bread or a crouton or a rice or one of the vegetables that have high carbs. It amazes me to think that I have to cut things out of my diet like bananas, oranges, sugary, carb-high fruits, and even potatoes and starches, because I've been raised to think that those are healthy. And I'm not saying that they're not healthy, but I think when you're trying to cut down on your carbs, at least temporarily, that will help by cutting them out, clearly. I walked by things like ice cream. They were just bringing out, fresh loaves of wheat bread and cookies and cupcakes. And I just kept thinking, Kristen, if you can theoretically finish the school year strong and on this keto lifestyle, you can potentially be out of the 160s before school lets out. And if you've been watching these weight loss vlogs, I have literally fluctuated between like 162 and 160, but I've stuck right in that 2-pound range, and I'm waiting to get right into like First the 150s, then the 140s, and if I have it my way, I will get down to 135. That is my dream weight. Ooh, that'd be a good video topic, my dream weight. This is me saying in this vlog series, I am trying keto. Will it work? You know, I really hope so. I'm gonna put in the effort, the planning, and the discipline to make it work, and then we will see how my body adjusts to it. I have heard about the keto flu, and I've heard about being in ketosis. I've had neither of those things happen. So we're about to find out if they happen or not. But while I'm sitting in this traffic, I will film a video called My Dream Weight, and you'll see that as an episode in this vlog series. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this. Have a great weekend. If you are doing paleo, keto, what have you, low carb life, and you have a recipe that you love, please put it down below in the comments. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. There's all sorts of different videos on this channel, from free voice lessons if you have a kid or someone that wants to take voice lessons for free. Those are on this channel. And then I teach online as an ESL teacher. That's about it. Bye guys. I'll see you later. Keto weekend begins.